Today is Chof Gimel Cheshvan, Tavshin Ayin Dalid. We are starting a new Maimer, Shabbos Pashas Chayei Sara, Mevorcham HaKodesh Kislev, Tavshin Yud Beis, and it's on page Kuf Samach Beis. And in fact, this Maimer follows on in an interesting way, in one of the Nekudas over here, follows on from the previous Maimer, as we will soon see. So, it says in the Pasuk, Vayihiyu Chayei Sara, Me'eshana V'esrim Shana V'sheva Shana V'shnei Chayei Sara, and the life of Sarah was 100 years, 20 years, and 7 years, the years of Sarah's life. This is the pasuk, the first pasuk in Parshas Chayei Sara, which we just read on Shabbos. Vayihiyu Chayei. So the Zohar asks a question: Ma'ishna hocha Sarah? Diksiv misasa be'iraisa mikol neshei de'alma delei ksiv hachi misasan be'iraisa. Why is Sarah different? That her death is recorded in the Torah. Why is she different from all the women in the world that their death is not recorded in the Torah? That's the question the Zohar asks. Omer Abchia v'lav. So Rav Chia says, what do you mean? There are other women that their death is not recorded in the Torah? There are other women that their death is recorded in the Torah. V'oksiv, it says in the Pasuk, V'Thomas Rachel. Concerning Rachel, it says that she passed away. The Torah records it. And in fact, the Rebbe doesn't bring it here, but they bring another few examples. V'Thomas Miriam, V'Thomas Bathshua. There's a number of women that their death is recorded in the Torah. So what's the Zohar asking? Amar Rav Yesi, so Rav Yesi says he qualifies the question. The question is as follows: Bekulhu, by all of them, leiksiv kimad ksiv b'Sara. It may be recorded by other women, but it's not as it is recorded concerning Sarah. The Itmar, because concerning Sarah it says, Vayihiyu Chayei Sara me'ah shana v'esrim shana v'sheva shana v'shnei Chayei Sara. Concerning Sarah, it enumerates how many years she lived, and it specifies 100 years, 20 years, 7 years. This is the life of Sarah. By the others, their years and their days are not enumerated like they are by Sarah. That's not number one difference, right? Another difference, concerning all of them, there isn't a separate parsha in the Torah with this theme. Over here you have a whole parsha in the Torah called Chayei Sara. So the Zohar continues. In answer to this, there's a whole piece of this is the first part of the Zohar, then there's a whole other section in the middle, and then he comes back to what the Rebbe quotes here. What does the Zohar say following on from this? The Osas Chava Alma. Chava came into the world, and what happened? Is Dabkas Bahai Chivya, she got connected to this snake, the Atil Bazuhama, and this snake inserted into her Zuhama. Zuhama is like a film of impurity. It's like, when you cook chicken soup. So on the top, what comes to the top? Zuhama. The what's the word? Scum. Right. So scum. So the snake inserted into her Zuhama scum, which means what? Some impurity. The Gorma Moisa and Chava through this caused death la'alma to the world of Labaila and to her husband. That was by Chava. Also, Noach came Alma to the world. Maksiv Bey, what happened by Noach? There was also a problem. Vayesht min hayayim, vayishgur vayizgal. He drank from the wine, he got drunk, and he rolled in his tent, and something negative came out of that event, as we note, with his son Chum and so on and so forth. So again, Noach, although he was a tzaddik, right? However, he brought again certain impurity, zuhama, into the world through his activities. Osas Sarah came along, v'nachsis v'salkis. She descended and she went up. V'lo yizdabkas bey. And nothing attached her, she attached herself to nothing. Nothing attached itself to her, nothing negative. Kemodat Omar, as it says in the Pasuk, Vayal Avram Mitzrayim, Avram went up from Egypt, him and his wife, and everything that belonged to him. Meaning to say was the connotation that he descended into Egypt, into the lowest spiritual sphere, and he ascended from the lowest spiritual sphere intact, and not only intact, he actually extracted from there the Gedim and the Netzutzes and so on and so forth. And since concerning Avraham and Sarah, nothing negative attached themselves to them, because of this, Sarah merited the upper life, the celestial life, the spiritual life, lo labaila, for herself and for her husband. Valda Vayihiyu Chayei Sara. That's why it says Vayihiyu Chayei Sara. It was the life of Sarah. The life of Sarah. The Zochsa Behu Bechulu, because she merited all of them. V'lo Ksiv. The Zochsa Behu Bechulu, she merited all of them, and I believe it also means, as the Rebbe explains later on, she lifted the lives of all the others. Chava, Noach, and so on and so forth. Through her life and through her not having anything negative attached to her. Descending and ascending intact. And it doesn't say concerning the other women, and it was the life of Chava, etc., and by the others also, it doesn't say that. Why? Because they had, as he said before, something negative attached to them. He is Dabkas B'chayin. It is she, Sarah, that attached herself to life in an appropriate way. Valdan, it's because of this, Dilo Havachayin, her life is actually considered life, and that's why it says Vayihiyu Chayei Sara. This is the Zohar, and then in Mitzvah tomorrow, we're going to go into a. Do we have another few minutes, or? Another 2 minutes. We're not going to be able to go through the whole question properly. So the Rebbe is going to begin to analyze this Zohar, ask a number of questions, and the Mitzvah will continue tomorrow.